day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Rocky Consultado Sicongo under the student number A10-04695 of ESSU Canapin. My reflection on Introduction to Human Resource Management. HRM plays a vital role in every organization in handling day-to-day operations and function. In a world where change is constant, HRM enables every organizations to serve their obligations despite of every challenges in this fast-moving economy. The growth of economy and the modernization of technology brings a colossal impact when it comes to employment. New modes of selection and placement must be made urgently in order for any organization not to be left behind in this fast revolving world where we live in. Through human resource management, we are able to adapt and respond quickly to the call of this new trend. The use of its modern innovative idea and the creativity of its way, goals and objective was achieved in its perfect timing. Human resource management has four basic functions. Those are acquisitions of human resources, motivation of human resources, development of human resources, and maintenance of human resources. Acquisition of human resources means recruitment and selection. These two are the first step in employment, finding the best candidate to apply and selecting the suitable talent for the job. Then second is the development of human resources, improving your perception of yourselves and your abilities on how you envision the possibilities for your future. Others define it also as activities that improves awareness and identity, development talents, and potential building human capital, and facilitate employability, enhances the quality of life, and contribute to the realizations of dreams and aspirations. Personal development takes place over the course of a person's entire life, not limited to self-help, and professional development is learning to maintain professional credentials such as academic degrees, to formal coursework, attending conferences, and informal learning opportunities situated in practice. There is a variety of approaches to professional development, including consultation, coaching, community of practice, lesson study, mentoring, reflective supervisions, and technical assistance. Then, motivation of human resources. Motivation in human resources management is one of the most important factors affecting human behavior and performance in the organization. It is one of the most essential functions of a manager in any workplace. Motivation for employees is crucial. Commitment of the people to their job becomes stronger and longer. Workers tend to perform their very best. And most, the relationship of employees to employer is strengthened. And last is maintenance of human resources. Maintenance of human resources is the maintenance function that means is concerned with protecting and promoting the physical and mental health of employee. In order to achieve these objectives, several types of fringe benefits such as housing, medical, and educational facilities, convenience facilities, and more are provided to employees. As human resource management takes its function in today's modern world, it faces a lot of challenges in order to survive and grow from this changing and competitive world. The only constant that it seems is no other than change. Managing human resources becomes rapidly and increasingly important, but more difficult to function. Human resource management has changes that are occurring still into this business world. These are compliance, law and regulations, management changes, leadership development, workplace training development, and adapting to innovations and compensation. But the newly human resource management function of today is still developing some solution to cope up and solve these problems. Human resource management brings a huge changes for us today. Its functions allows us to handle and manipulate people, formulate higher order skill, and most, it automates our production process efficiently, and it helps us to navigate and allocate what is right for in every placement. That is my reflection and introduction to human resource management. Thank you. Human resource planning. Human resource planning is a process that identifies current and future human resources needs for an organization to achieve its goals. Human resources planning should serve as a link between human resources management and the overall strategic plan of an organization. Human resource planning is a strategy used by company to maintain a steady stream of skilled employees while avoiding employee shortages or surpluses. Having a good human resource planning or HRP strategy in place can mean productivity and profitability for a company. There are 4 general steps in HRP process. First is identifying the current supply of employee, followed by determine the future of the workforce, then balance between labor and supply and demand, and last, developing plans that support the company's goals. Understanding the human resources planning. Human resources planning allows the company to plan ahead so they can maintain a steady supply of skilled employees. That's why it is also referred to a workforce planning. The process is used to help companies evaluate their needs and to plan ahead to meet those in needs. Human resource planning allows sustainability to become more possible in every operations. Planning is also serves as a framework for every company. It navigates the future success and established a solid concrete ground for the whole team to stand. It analyzes the workforce need in a company in every under-changing condition and develop key solutions in an exigent manner with accordance to its satisfaction needs. It allocates details to have the right skill and the right job in the right time. Human resource planning forecasts the time, forecast accuracy, and the exact number of resources to be used, and it will avoid waste. And it promotes efficiency to the job. It provides us control measure to ensure the availability of the needed talent and materials in times of need. Human resource planning needs to be flexible enough to meet short-term staffing challenges while adapting to changing conditions in business environment over a long period of time. The goal of HRP or human resource planning is to have the optimal number of staff to make the most money for the company. Because the goals and strategy of the company changes over time, human resource planning is regular occurrence. Additionally, as globalization increases, human resource planning and human resource departments will face the needs to implement new practice and accommodate government labor regulations that is vary from country to country. Therefore, as a conclusion, human resource planning helps achieve efficiency to labor assurance, future visualization, problem solving, accuracy of resources needed for productions, and increased productivity and minimize possible losses that may affect the whole operations. It helps to attain balance and establish a firm hold so that progress is inevitable. Above all, it helps us and our company to become flexible and able to adapt to any form of changes. That's my reflection about human resource planning and good day. Recruitment and selection process. Recruitment is one of the process of identifying every company's success in a way that the selection of workforce that will operate and make the company ruling lays on this stage. Hiring and placement of qualified and talented individuals to handle the process and the rate of productivity will depend on this step. Recruitment and selection is an important operation of human resource management designed to maximize employee strength in order to meet the employer's strategic goals and objectives. In short, recruitment and selection is a process of sourcing, screening, shortlisting, and selecting the right candidates for the filling the required vacant positions. While selection is the process of picking or choosing the right candidates who is most suitable for a vacant job position in an organization. In other words, selection can also be explained as process of interviewing the candidates and evaluating their qualities which are required for the specific job and then choosing the suitable candidates for the position. The selection of the right applicant for the vacant position will be an assessed to the organizations, which be helping the organization in reaching its objective. The purpose and importance of recruitment in an organization, it determines the current and the future job requirement. It increases the pool of jobs at the minimal cost. It helps in increasing the success rate of selecting the right candidate. It helps in reducing the probability of short-term employees. It meets the organization's social and legal obligations with regards to workforce. It helps in identifying the job application and applicants and selecting the appropriate resources. It helps in increasing organizational effectiveness for a short or long period of times. It helps in evaluating and effectiveness of the various recruitment techniques. It attracts and encourages the applicants to apply for the vacancies in an organization. It determines the present and future requirements for organizations and plan according. It links the potential employees and employers. It helps in increasing the success ratio of the selection process and prospective candidates. It helps in creating a talent pool of prospective candidates, which enables in selecting the right candidates for the right job as per the organizational needs. Recruitment is an important function of human resource management in an organization, and it's governed by a mixture of various factors. Proactive human resource professionals should understand these factors influencing the recruitment and take necessary action for the betterment of the whole organization. That's my reflection about recruitment and selection process under human resource management, and thank you. Training and development. Training and development is one key to hold success in any organization. Training and development involves improving the effectiveness of organizations and individuals and teams within them. Training may be viewed as related to immediate changes in organizational effectiveness via organized instruction. Through training programs, it adds new skills and fundamental knowledge that will be needed on the organization. Training improves performance of an individual in handling his or her work. Training also allows us to acquire new sets of skills that can be useful to ourselves personally and to our company. Training presents a prime opportunity to expand the knowledge base of a person. And recalling what I've learned in my vocational school at summer schools of arts and trades, they have said that training is the process of enhancing the skill, capabilities, and knowledge of employees for doing a particular job. Training process molds the mind of employee and leads to quality performance of employees. It is continuous and never-ending in nature. Development is related to the progress of longer-term organizational and employee goals, while training and the development technically have differing definitions. The two are oftentimes used interchangeably and or together. Development is the growth that we gain from the experiences that we have been through over our lifetime. Development is something like changes physically or mentally on employee which drive them to be the best version of themselves as they were before. Training and development has historically been a topic within applied psychology and has within the last 2 decades become closely associated with human resources management, talent management, human resource management, development, instructional design, human factors, and knowledge management. The main importance of training development is that we become aware of the things that we have to do. The process of informations and the acquired can be applied directly and can help us dealing with everyday challenges. Training and development promotes social understanding and create a harmony all over the atmosphere of a workplace. Proper training for employees reduces the risk and errors in performing the job. It promotes a safety and peaceful environment for them to work on their individual task. Training and development also helps the company to maintain its competitive advantage over the other's company. It allows the company to be flexible and keep up with the trends of this fast-changing world due to the effects of globalization. Training and development increases the quality of products and services, equipping employees with new skills that leads them and enable them to operate in a quality-oriented environment. Behavior and attitude will be corrected and conflict will be resolved. Training and development has still another bright side that needs to be uncovered. Through this, external hiring will be avoided and it will diminish labor shortage and skill shortages. Mentoring or coaching supporting employees to learn as one get aware of new knowledge. This will also help others in the reason that when a person acquires the new knowledge, he will coach also his companions on how to perform the task or do the work was done in a shorter period of time that will consume lesser. In conclusion, training and development for organization is not just only important, but it is vital. Vital because it serves as the backbone of every operations. Through training, we have able to develop new practical ways to prevent stagnation and bring up new knowledge to mobilize our working process to the best possible outcomes. It upgrades the compatibility and the competence of the company to keep striving and keep up to the trends, especially now that globalization is on the line. Ladies and gentlemen, that is my reflection about training and development. Have a good day and thank you for listening. Performance management and appraisal. Performance management and appraisal is focused on the development and training of an employee and how that can benefit both of employee and the company. A performance appraisal is a formal operation task done according to rigid parameters in a qualitative manner. Human resource leads performance appraisals. With inputs from management, performance management is a much broader term in comparison with performance appraisal as it deals with a gamut of activities which performance appraisals never deal with. This system is strategic and an integrated approach which aims at building successful organizations by developing high-performance team and individuals and improving the performance of people. At this stage of human resource management, we now have employees in our organizations who can do the work. We've given them the list, some initial training, and they are now going their individual jobs. What's next? The next issue that we're going to figure out is how to manage their performance over time to ensure that they remain productive and hopefully becomes even more capable as they progress in their careers. Human resource are typically one of the few positions available to create sustainable competitive advantage for the firm. So we need to ensure that the human resource perform at the highest possible level. That is why appraisal was done to recognize their attribute from their hard work, performance, and dedication to the team. Performance management is a process of identifying, measuring management, and developing the performance of human resource in organizations. Basically, we're trying to figure out how well employees perform and then to ultimately improve that performance level. When used correctly, performance management is a systematic analysis and measurement of workers' performance, including communications of the assessment to the individuals that we can use to improve performance over time. Performance management can be used in deciding promotions, personal actions, self-evaluations, and create developmental competition. Performance appraisals provide motivations to our employees to improve their work individually for developmental purposes, which in terms will improve organizational productivity overall. We want to create this willingness to achieve the organization's objective, which in turns will increase organizational productivity. Our evaluative decisions should lead to development of employees. The important part of development is the need for the manager to provide motivational opportunities for employees to improve their performance over time. In other words, we need to tell them how to fix the problem. We need to provide them with tools, trainings, or other methods that will allow them to improve to the point where their behavior is sufficient. And we then must continually strive to get them to perform at the above average level and ultimately to be superior through ongoing coaching between formal reviews. If we provide employees with tools to allow them to improve over time, we were focusing not on the negative past result but on the positive future potential results. If they are given an honest opportunity to fix something that they know is a problem and given the necessary tools or training, most will take advantage of the opportunity. The performance appraisal can be motivational if they are properly used and implemented. As a student, I believe the relevance of this employee, the relevance of this for every employee, a part of growing team, to understand the whole encompasses performance and management because this will promote the unity and collaboration, performance among individuals, which is highly needed in every organization. This will help to establish better relationships and team spirit that will be a freedom to move comfortably because there is a team spirit that is going in every corner of the workplace. This will lead to a higher potential success. Let us see a section about performance management appraisal. Thank you. Job analysis and design. Job analysis and design is to create the best fit among the company's needs and individual with the right skill, knowledge, and capabilities to deliver to those needs. Job design dictates the manner in which work tasks are arranged to to arrive at the maximum efficiency and optimal outcome. A good job design will take into consideration the performance goals that needs to be fulfilled and the skill and the capabilities required in an employee. Other aspects of job designs include job enlargement, job rotations, and job enrichment. Job enlargement is done when the amount of and variety of the works that needs to be completed is increased, which will in turn provides workers with opportunities to learn and develop further. Job rotations will allow workers to change jobs and become proficient in a number of job rules. Job enrichment is when the employee is given more opportunities for higher achievement and responsibility and is used as a way to motivate the employee and improve job satisfaction. Job analysis involves the evaluation and analysis of a job in terms of the task, responsibilities, skills, tools, and knowledge and expertise required to fulfill the job requirements successfully. These factors help determine the demands of the specific job and the skills and the abilities that the employee must possess in order to complete the job successfully. Job analysis aids in creating job description, selecting and recruiting employees, training and development, conducting performance evaluation, and more. Job analysis will help the firm to identify and perfect job for the individual or the right individual for the specific job that has a special demand. Job analysis will also help the human resource managers determine when the compensation should be paid to the employees, help in assessing gaps and training, and can result in better policies to fulfill the overall organizational goals. There are numbers of ways in which job analysis can be done. These include observing the individual at work, conducting interview, questionnaires, and using various logging methods such as diaries and other records. Job design dictates the manner in which work tasks are arranged to arrive at the maximum efficiency and optimal outcomes. Job analysis involves evaluations and analysis of the job in terms of the task responsibilities, skills, tools, knowledge, and expertise required to fulfill the job requirements successfully. Job designs follows job analysis, and the purpose of both job analysis and design is to create the best fit among the company's needs in individual with the right skill, knowledge, and capabilities to deliver to those needs. In conclusion, both of these plays a significant role for the success of the company. Both of each function tends to inform duties, responsibilities, and screening of its workforce needed for operational and management functions.